Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here, for those of you guys that are returning, welcome back. Thank you for returning and for your support. I have been guided to come on to do this reading for the last few days. I've had a very heavy week, but it has been in the back of my mind. It's been written down and it keeps coming up. And although I was on my way home, thinking I was going to come home and grab on my cheesecake, I heard, no, I'm going to do this reading. So I've been feeling some intense energies this week collectively. Down energy, of course, trouble energy, struggling. A lot of just kind of swimming, you know, that feeling of drowning. A lot of purging coming out, especially in the sacral chakra for a lot of the feminines, a lot of cramping energy, whether you are going through your moon cycle or not. But the moon energy was very activating, the full moon energy was very activating, very purging. A lot of inner child wounds, I think, dealing around the father, and for some, the mother, coming up, triggering energies, and a lot of mental energies missed, you know, feeling foggy. In some cases, I was feeling the overwhelmingness, just very overwhelmed energy. And so this reading, I'm assuming if you're listening and you're here, is for you, because it keeps coming through. You know, somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this guidance, whatever it is. I can't tell you what it is because I haven't even started on the, you know, the reading. But I do feel there's a ascension energy. There's an up-leveling in some cases, but there's also a huge clearing of cycles, you know, a huge clearing of a release. You know, it's like God's really moving you forward or pushing you in a direction. And I'm a living testament to say, yeah, you can go through the struggles and waver in your faith and spirit and have a lot of doubt on this journey in your incarnation, wherever you're at. You know, and there's a struggle of having faith. But where you end up going, it's usually really in the highest interest of you. If it's the removal of friends, of family, of a job, of a location, there are also often times where you're really going up that mountain and you can't see what's on the other side. And it could just be simply growth or worth or love or whatever it is on the other side of that mountaintop that you're climbing, that you're getting through. So I feel like this message is just to remind you to have faith, no matter where you're at on your journey, to sometimes really ride the waves of the tides that may be coming up for you, the changes of seasons that are happening. I am seeing lightness. I am seeing movement. I am seeing, you know, a release. For some, a nice, just deep breath, right? And so just, I hope that this message today provides you with some peace or navigation or confirmation or validation, whatever it is that you're seeking when you're coming in. It's a timeless reading. This isn't dated. This isn't about the month that we're in or the year that we're in. It's just wherever this finds you, I hope that this brings you whatever it is that you're needing. What is the driving force that Spirit wanted me to come on? So that's Dendra's, you know, channeled message. So let's go into what Spirit wants to say, okay? Because this is what you're here for. You're not here to listen. You're here to listen to me say it, but you're not listening to me talk. Okay, who is this message for? What is reminding me? So this card is about new horizons. Old ways won't open new doors. So this really is about letting go. This really is about a purging process, a huge purging process that I feel that's happening to the collective. It's like you're forced, in a sense, to move in a direction that you may not be comfortable in. But there are new horizons on the other side of that. The old ways, the outdated beliefs, the ways that you may feel or think, that job, that relationship, the parental obligation, the family obligations that you may have, the way that you may have conducted your healing in the past. Sometimes we go into isolation, where spirit may be driving you to be more vulnerable. But the old ways won't open new doors. So the way that you were used to doing things is why you are moving forward in the way that you are, because God is saying, your spirit guides, your spirit team, whatever your belief is, yourself, your higher self, is saying to you that this isn't working for you anymore. So do expect, and I just saw 555 on the time clock. So the changes are definitely coming for you. So whatever is happening, wherever you find yourself in this journey, just know that everything that is being removed or transformed or shaken up to, move you, is to move you through into new waters. For a lot, is to move you away from chaos and toxicity and a lack into abundance and fruitfulness and a flow, and calmness for some, right? So the old ways won't open new doors here, okay? And there's transformation energy, especially I feel for a lot activating within the third eye. So I feel like a lot of you guys are seeing things clearly, a clarity that's coming in. For a lot, it could be due to your abundance or just feeling more abundance, or how to be more abundant in your life, changing the way that you think, changing the way that you say things, changing the way that you navigate, But I think that each and every one of you that are here can feel that, right? Phases, at the bottom right here. Shine even when you're not whole, okay? What are the messages for my viewer today? What do they need to hear? Destiny. It is not in the stars, but in yourself, okay? So your destiny isn't out. It's not external. It's not, even where we believe that God is up in the sky, we look up. It's inside. God lives within each and every one of us. That's where God actually resides, within our heart, within our mind, within our soul. That's how God lives through us as we breathe, as we speak. You can see God through people, through their eyes, through their music, through their souls. So it is not in the stars, but in yourself. So where you find how you navigate your waters is going to be within you. The changes, the phases, the cycles, right? It's about you changing how you move and navigate, okay? Love to the moon and back, right? There is love for some of you guys, all right? Some of you guys may need to reevaluate how you love, who you give your love to, okay? There's definitely changes that are coming for you guys, all right? And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, everything that you're going through is a part of your destiny. It is a part of a cycle. It is part of a phase for you to go through, right? For you to come more into yourself, for you to seek the answers from within instead of external, right? To use your own intuition of what it is that you need to do. How you need to do it, What's going to be our piece? What else would I do with this? Wow. Wow. The heaviness that you feel, the navigation, the mountain that you've had to climb, the stormy weathers that you've had to navigate, the lack, the loss that you've had to go through, or the loss that you are going through to get to this place. Beautiful cards. You have new beginnings under new horizons. I mean, how beautiful is that? There's new beginnings coming for you in this next season. You know, it's coming. You are moving up on this mountaintop to see the sunset, to see the sunrise, right? To feel the newness that's coming. For some of you guys, you may feel this and may doubt it, you know, because of the hardships, because of the mountain that you've had to climb. Sometimes that mountain comes with more rocks and more boulders, and you're like, okay, damn it, I thought that I was over this hump, and here it is. Or you start finding some little snakes and, you know, little caves that are hidden, right? But there are miracles that are coming, and look at the rainbow. It's a double rainbow, right? It's not a full rainbow, but it's a promise from Spirit that there are miracles coming. There's abundance coming for you. The rainbow comes after the storm. And there's always a rainbow. And it's under your destiny. The miracles, right? The abundance. The part of the cycles that you have to go through. You know, Spirit is leading you to something great. For some, something profound. Like I said, you don't know where you go, where Spirit is guiding you. But it's usually somewhere that holds something magical for you that you didn't see coming. Because we don't know, we're humans. We got our human eye, right? We can feel it intuitively, right? But most of the time you'd be doubting, you know? Most of the time we all go through the level of doubt and to get to this place. But this is beautiful. So you have new beginnings that are coming. You're coming over the horizons. Destiny is here. There's miracles that are coming for you. There's something that's unexpected that's coming that you don't see where, you know, God's guiding you. So there's a lot of times that I'll be mad at God. I'll be like letting God have it. And then when I see why and everything, the pieces to the puzzles come together, you know, thank you. Thank you. I become in such gratitude. And then even through the struggles that I go through, I try to remember the gratitude, right? Thank you. Because the struggle or the obstacle that I'm going through is it's leading me somewhere, right? So you're definitely moving into new beginnings. You're definitely moving into a part of your destiny that's gonna bring in abundance, you know, something new. There's newness that is here, you guys, during the seasons. I feel like for a lot, the seasons are changing. So wherever you're at, if you're you're in between the seasons, you know, when the seasons are changing, you're gonna really kind of see that level of gratitude that I'm talking about. But there's new beginnings that are here. There's still, you know, the shadowy energy that you're still kind of got to go through, right? The sun hasn't fully come up yet. It's not really, it's rising right now, right? And then here it's after the storm, the clouds are clear, the sky is clear, the stars are out, right? The possibilities are among you. So, you know, I do feel that there's jobs that are coming for you, abundance, love, whatever it is. There definitely is a changing in season, even if that is within yourself, which is one of the most important miracles that you could experience in this journey for the new beginning is you. I mean, you know, one that maybe had to create boundaries, you know, one that's loving on themselves, whatever it is, right? What else is maybe remaining here? A lot of cards. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. I could have expected to see that card for sure. I mean, this is so synchronistic. It's just absolutely beautiful. How, honestly, I wish you weren't seeing me. I wish you were seeing the cards. I still don't have my setup. And oh, the Two of Cups is at the bottom. And the Four of Wands. Oh, this is so beautiful for some of you guys. You know, when I saw the love, we have the love here, right, at the bottom of this deck. And then we have the Two of Cups. So for some, you know, there is a miracle around love. You know, there is a miracle or a newness that would be around relationships for some of you guys. Soulmate relationships. This could be within friendship, family, you know, your connection with people, just more balanced relationships that you could be coming into. You know, for some, you can be moving into finding your love, the love of your life. You know, and that's the miracle. Some of you guys go like, I gave up on love. I threw in the towel, you know. For others, this can be about balancing the love within yourself, the masculine and feminine energy, however that resonates for each and every one of you guys. But with the Four of Wands here, it's balance, it's commitment, it's, you know, an up level, it's you know, also, you know, yeah, I'm going to leave that one on. So it is that up level, but for some, it could be jobs, you know, balancing job celebration, having more fun, you know, that type of energy. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. For a lot, this has been slow. You guys have been slow, stuck in the mud, non-moving energy. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight. You know, basically they don't move. It is a stable, it's a little bit, it brings in the stability that you want. But the Three of Wands is here. It's been a challenge because it's been a long, for some of you guys, it could be work, it could be stability, whatever it is. This is about, you know, fortune. It's about your everyday life. This could be pertaining to health, getting better, right? Taking action, you know, finding that fire again, okay? But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's slow. You know, things have been moving slow. The Three of Wands is stuck energy. The challenge has been being stuck in the mud, you know. And you have the Wheel of Fortune at the center of your reading, which is, this is the Destiny card, right? Is the Wheel of Fortune. Is the phases energy that we were talking about earlier. Phases, cycles that you guys are each going through. There's a changing of that direction with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune to me is about destiny. The Wheel of Fortune to me is about also cycles. Cycles being completed, being halfway at the end of your journey, you know. You're climbing up the mountain, okay? The wheel is turning. So things that were stuck, things that were stagnant, things that were not moving for you, they're going to move. They're going to move. All right. We do have the Emperor coming out. The Emperor is about being disciplined. It's about strategy, being strategic in your moves, right? The old ways are not working for you. Doing things the old ways, you know, whether that's creating boundaries. The Emperor stands strong in that masculine energy. And it stands next to the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is all about the feminine energy, love, self-love, intuition, right? For some, this can be about finding your Emperor, finding your divine masculine if you're the divine feminine. For some of you guys that are the Emperor, this can be about somebody that you have deep feelings for. That's the Queen of Cups energy, okay? You know, however that resonates for each and every one of you guys stepping in here. But for some, that could be the cycle that's turning. But, you know, overall, this masculine and feminine energy, using your intuition, trusting in your intuition. Like I said, a lot of you guys are trusting and seeing things clearly about what it is that you need to do, the changes that you need to make with this Emperor energy. You know, a lot of you guys are very strategic, or very much into the thinking. I feel solar plexus energy, you know, how can I move forward? How can I get past some shadows? I feel for some of you guys, you know, doubt, because my solar plexus was really activated just now. So I felt like a lot of doubt coming in for some, that some of you guys are some of you guys are getting intuitive hits, but you guys are doubting the movement forward. There's a lack of self-esteem or something for some of you guys. Like you guys may feel either like not good enough, or you can't do this, but there's something about that negative energy that's coming through. And I feel like, you know, intuitively or affirming something different, right? You know, if you're always self-sabotaging, this is where Spirit's saying that's not working for you anymore. If it's like you're thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, you're not acting, that's not working for you anymore. You know, this is about executing. It's about changing things up, changing how you normally do things, changing how you normally move forward. This is even about emotions, about love. For some of you guys, this can be about love, right? You know, how you may date other people, how you may hold relationships with people, how you may communicate, okay, how you may move. You know, this may be where Spirit's saying if you're looking for love, you're looking for that soulmate, you're looking for a commitment, you know, maybe you have to change the way that you're doing things, you know, maybe you have to, wherever you, each and every one of you guys, right, on this journey, right, that's listening to this reading, you know, for some of you guys could just be that you need to change it up. You know, how are you approaching your dating life? How are you approaching your relationships with other people? If it's not working, Spirit may be saying it's time for you to make some changes. And I feel like you guys may be getting the intuition, but some of you guys may be lacking in faith within self, okay? And that could be where Spirit is saying that this isn't external, this is internal. Right? This is an internal thing for you to move through, for you to work through, that this isn't going to be validated by anybody else. This needs to be validated within yourself, that you are good enough. You deserve love. You deserve to have the love of a lifetime or whatever, right? You deserve to have the miracle that you're wanting, reciprocal relationships, balanced relationships, to love yourself. So for a lot of you guys, this is about strategy, it's about discipline, it's about being determined to make the necessary changes. And a lot of you guys are getting your intuition or seeing things clearly of what it is that you guys need to do to really balance your emotions, right? You know, for some, even pulling your energy back from people that are, you know, not valuing you, okay? That are not giving you value. But this is a cycle. So, you know, the things that have been moving slow is to help you see what it was that you need to change about yourself, right? What it is that you need to change about how you move, you know. You know, like if we're always saying, I'm broke, I can't do this or I can't do that, then you don't, you know. Okay, let's clarify. Yeah, you guys are going to move past this. Yeah, it's definitely been a challenge for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys have been juggling. You know, it's been making you guys feel out of balance. A lot of you guys have been very confused about this cycle as well, about moving forward. About even for some of you guys ending a cycle, but there's a lot of opportunities that are coming for you guys. I would say from the time of this reading, within the next 30 days, Spirit is saying there's going to be all of these changes that are going to be occurring. There's multiple opportunities that are definitely coming, multiple decisions that you may need to make, endings of cycles for some of you guys, right? Completions, you know, letting jobs go, moving into another job. Some of you guys may have like a lot of job offers that are all of a sudden coming in. Like you guys have been applying and looking for other jobs and it just hasn't worked out. And all of a sudden you're getting like all of these job offers, okay? And you have to think about, you know, now you have to think about, okay, which job do I take? Okay, because before you were just asking for all these jobs, but there's definitely, the Six of Wands is about movement forward. It's about, you know, victory, success, all right? So there is the energy that things are going to be changing, all right? That things are going to be shifting for you. You know, if you guys, I was like, good one. Oh yeah, you need to take action. You guys are going to be taking action. I love it, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about moving forward. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been going through a lot of hardships, a lot of hardships. Okay, a lot of imbalances. Some of you guys have been maybe confused and conflicted about what it is, and it is about making changes, making decisions that are in alignment with you, that are in true alignment with you, okay? And listening to spirit. The moon may be really significant for a lot of you guys. Like during the moon time, you may be really intuitive. So, kind of follow the moon cycles for some of you guys. And this is related to lack. The Five of Pentacles is very much a lack. It's being out in the cold. It's feeling iced out. It's feeling, there's like a thawing coming for you, right? There's like that energy. If you've been feeling iced out, if you've been feeling out in the cold, if you've been feeling like, I don't understand what's going on in my life. I don't understand what's happening to me, right? And this has been making you feel like you're lacking either in self-worth or you're lacking in a direction. You're feeling lost. And it just feels like some of these things have happened all of a sudden. It's been an internal struggle. And for some, it's been an external struggle. And a lot of you guys have felt really tied up. I can't move forward. I don't think I could do this, right? And there are people around you that I feel don't give you the best advice, may want you to have fun, may want you to indulge, but I feel like you're trying to manifest something new. You're trying to balance yourself. You're working on healing, having faith in things, right? Through this time of being stuck, through this time of stagnation, being stuck in the mud. It's been throwing you out of balance, this waiting game, right? Some of you guys been feeling the shift, feeling it happening. It's not happening, it's not happening, it's not happening, And for some of you guys, you really have been juggling. You could be juggling different jobs, obligations, all of these different things. And again, it's bringing that back to the old way isn't working, so doing things the way that you were doing it before isn't working for you, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune being here, with the Seven of Cups, for some, this energy has been really confusing. That's where that mist and that foggy energy, and I feel like that's being relieved. You're seeing things clearly. You're seeing things like, okay, now I need to, make this shift has been happening where it's like, okay, you're getting these downloads, you're getting this information, you're getting these intuitive hits. I need to work out. I need to stop chasing people, or I need to express myself, be more vulnerable, or whatever. I need to demand what it is that I want. I need to end this relationship. I need to leave this job. I need to stop having these friends. I need to stop showing up for all of my family who don't appreciate what I do. I need to stop needing validation from people outside, whatever that is, right? It's like you're getting to that point of like, I'm taking action, strategic action, moving forward, of making the necessary changes, right? You're completing a huge cycle. It's like a huge karmic cycle, I feel, for you that is listening to this. And it's whatever it is, even though you may not see it, even though you may not feel it, it is moving you into calmer waters. It is moving you into new beginnings. It is moving you into miracles where the rainbows are going to come. So even if in this moment you feel like it's not going to happen, that's where a miracle really does come in. I'm telling you, I am a testament to that, right? I was looking for a place and it was not looking at all possible. And it was like, I'm putting applications in, I'm paying doing all this stuff, right? And a miracle happens, something opens up for you, right? And so, it's like God will open a door. And so you guys are moving from all of this chaos, this upheaval. Some of you guys may be literally moving. Some of you guys literally may be relocating to a new job. You may be relocating to a new home. You may have to move in with your family. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like for some of you guys, there really is this moving energy, a travel energy that I feel for some of you guys. So for some of you guys, it may be going from one coast to the next coast, or one country to the next country, okay? but there definitely is something shifting. So for some of you guys, you are moving, right? You are relocating. For some, you've been waiting for this. For some of you guys, you've been waiting, like putting in, an application to move, and you haven't been getting that house, and here it is. A miracle happens, right? Or you may meet somebody, and all of a sudden, hey, I got a friend who does this, and she can link you up, and all of a sudden, you got the place that you need. Or you're going to this new job, and you, like I said, you've been applying to all these jobs, they haven't worked out, it's been stagnation. All of a sudden you get these job offers, and you're like, what the heck? And one of them is moving you away from, maybe family, friends, the toxicity, the obligation, maybe to bring you peace, right? For some, this is uncomfortable. Whatever spirit is doing, it's uncomfortable for you, for some of you. This new beginning, this new, and that's of course understandable. If you're used to doing things or move in a certain way, something new would be uncomfortable, right? It's the unknown. But for some, it's uncomfortable. But the beauty is that it's like God's moving you. And so, yeah, you guys are taking control with that Knight of Wands. You guys are determined to push, to move past your doubts and your fears, and to, take on this kind of new beginning, this new horizon. And I love where you're going. You're going to calmer waters. You're going to love. You're going to, reciprocation, wherever it is. This is where you're going, but this is why you had to go through the things that you're going through. This is why you are going through the things that you are going through. Okay? To get you to this point. Sixes may be very significant. So if you see a lot of sixes, it could be about balancing. Excuse me. And the twos can also be really significant for you. So whatever you're going through, I know oftentimes it's like, why is this happening to me? I don't understand. And then you're like, oh, sorry. All right. I am a conscious creator of the energy around me, right? And so, I am a conscious creator. So it's like being reminded, again, what are you affirming? Taking action, strategies, taking strategic action. What are you claiming? What do you need to adjust, right? So you're becoming conscious of the people around you, of what it is that you're implementing, what it is that you're doing, right? And understand that you are creating the environment that you have. If you're always angry and everyone else is around you is angry, well, that's the environment that you're creating, right? No movement because it's not working out, and it can't happen because there's something that you need to move through, right? This ego aspect of fear and doubt, and then going, I can't do this, this is here for me. I communicate clearly and honestly, making powerful connections with others. And for some, this is about communication with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about communication, travel, networking, okay? This can also be about communicating with the people around you, honestly, being vulnerable. Again, if going into hermit isolation, not talking isn't working for you, then you, and people may not be listening because you are not communicating all that much, because it's uncomfortable for you. It is about you communicating clearly and honestly within your relationships with people, and maybe seeing that changing, for you, because again, the old way isn't working for you anymore. So it really is about opening yourself up to doing something different and new, shaking things up. I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. Wow, right? I was talking about that. I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. And so it is seeing, again, through your third eye, activating that you are going to see what actions that you need to take, right? Again, affirmations. It could just simply even be, I am blessed. I am abundant. I am happy. I am okay. Instead of saying I'm sad, I'm struggling, I'm depressed, I'm broke, you know, whatever it is, you know, we could be speaking that into existence. All right. All right. What was it? Was it 10 minutes? Right. I should. So really, the message is new beginnings are coming, new horizons are here, destiny is unfolding, miracles, right? You guys got a lot of good stuff to your read, okay? You know, coming in from stagnation and moving into movement. You're ending the reading on movement. So you're coming in with nothing happening, you know, no changes, but there's definite movement that's coming. And this is to help you move. This is to help something about you finding some internal information about yourself, right? Maybe you're a great manifester and you're seeing that the magic that you hold is actually bringing you miracles because you're affirming that you, you know, are prosperous or abundant, you know, or that for those, you know, love, right? So we have the Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. All right. So there's a lot of blossoming that's happening. A lot of you guys are kind of rising. You know, I feel for out of the ashes, out of the, a lot of you guys, again, are healing, are, you know, layers are falling off. Time for a deep dive. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's because a lot of you guys have had to do a lot of inner work, have had to go through a lot of depths, shadows, obstacles, challenges, disappointments, grief, loss, right? But I feel blossoming is occurring, and I feel for some during the springtime, if you're listening to this in springtime, that's going to be really where a lot of your abundance is going to come in. And so I feel like although things may be still deep and, you know, chaotic and not quite there yet, it is coming for you, right? There's still some uncovering that you're moving through at this time. And then you have the Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold, right? Yeah. For some of you guys, that's different, you know. You know, shake it up, right? Be fearless and bold. You're guided to, you know, again, do something different, do something, you know, whatever it makes you feel uncomfortable, that is moving you to this new beginning. It is where Spirit really wants you to go, is to be fearless and bold, or something that you're meant to do. This can be that job that may be across country, that may be the job that may be on the other side of the state. It may be that relationship that you have to take a chance on. It may be letting go of a job, a relationship, obligations, whatever it is. It's about being fearless. And that's ultimately why the deep dive is here, going into the depths, is because you hold yourself back, right? You are holding yourself back a little bit from this greatness and abundance, but you're changing that. You're changing that because it's like you're getting these downloads, you're getting these intuitive hits, you're loving on yourself. You know, the more that you love on yourself, the more that you know, trust in your intuition, trust in your guidance, trust in where Spirit is directing you, the more you're going to see, right, where you're being led. The more that things will open up for you. The more that we lack and we resist is sometimes why we get into stagnation. Right? And sometimes we're meant to be in stagnation because we're meant to have a different perspective. The last one is the Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. And then to me, it's the Divine Father that's coming through, you know, that is flying high, you know, Father Sky that sees above, that is guiding you, that sees your future, that sees your destination, that sees your destiny, right? So, you know, this eagle eye has flight, and the perception of God is God may be looking at you like, I know that you're going through your struggle and obstacle. I got you. But I truly got you. Because where I'm leading you to is so much more better. There's rainbows and miracles and abundance and love and prosperity. You just have to trust me. Yes, you are going to go through mountains. Yes, you're going to go through scrapes and bruises. And yes, you may fall down. And you may have to jump. And you're going to have to trust, right, that I got your back. Spirit has your back. The Divine Father, Father Sky, is flying high above you, letting you know that God is guiding you through this. This is literally a message that God is saying, I am guiding you through this. I'm guiding you to calmer waters. I'm guiding you away from hurt, pain, toxicity, chaos. I'm directing you to where you need to go, to where the sun is, right? That Queen of Cups, trust the intuition, trust in Spirit's downloads, trust in, you know, your love, your self-love. The Queen of Cups loves. She's also expresses of her truth. She does not hold back. She's vulnerable, okay? And let's close out this reading with the last bit of messages. If you're still here holding on, I do hope that this provides you with something. Okay. Something. Actually, before I close out, are there any... Before I close out, things will be unexpectedly turning from you. Oh yeah, there you go. There is, again, for a lot of you guys, painful endings to cycles, you know, jobs, relationships, whatever that looks like to each, you know, the way that you think. It could, for some, the way you think, the way you communicate, right? That could just be it. But there's definitely a change that's coming, and there's definitely movement, action, clarity that's coming in. For some, communication, honest communication for some. For some of you guys, you definitely are going to get an offer of some kind, whether it's a job, relocation, you got that apartment, you got that house, you got that car, you know, whatever it is, there is something for some of you guys that's coming in for an offer that is definitely coming in, that's going to be stable. It's going to be exactly what you're looking for. For others of you guys that are looking at, there's boundaries that you are executing with the people that you're in your relationship. You're standing your ground, you're honoring yourself, you're loving on yourself. You know, you are guarding your heart, your resources, your energy. You're not going to be so giving. For some, that's something that you're supposed to change. Maybe so damn giving that you're supposed to be a little guarded, right? I love this because for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is encompassing maybe the whole avenue of who could be listening. This could be one person that's going through all of this shit. If you're going through all this, I love you. Hugs. It's a lot. Okay. But for you guys, I feel like for individually, there are some that are literally going through a breakup, an ending, a completion, a divorce. For others, it could be stabbing in the back of friends, relationships that are ending. It's painful, is what I'm going to say. Some of you guys are going through a painful ending, okay, of something. Or for all of you guys are going for a painful ending of a cycle, but there's an ending of a cycle. But this ending of a cycle for a lot of you guys is bringing in the clarity, is bringing in the communication. For some of you guys, you're going to be invoking your truth, speaking your truth. For others of you guys, you're going to be getting that job offer, that stable foundation. And for others, you're going to be executing your boundaries, honoring yourself because you find yourself worthy of, right? That, for some of you guys, is a miracle. Because for some, you've been living your life dishonoring yourself and betraying yourself. And to stand in a position of your own inner power is beautiful, okay? And for all of you, the Nine of Cups is here. It's beautiful. To end your reading out what you guys are looking for, again, the Nine of Cups is wishes being fulfilled, wishes being granted, emotional fulfillment, which is much more better than financial, to be honest with you, because emotional fulfillment is why we're happy and we smile. But this is where your miracles and your destiny and the new beginnings are coming. And so for a lot of you guys, again, there may be an ending that is very painful. but it is leading you into where the Divine Father is guiding you to your happy place. Again, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. You know, where you're going, where you're being guided to, where you're moving away from the painful ending and all that stuff, right? With the Six of Swords is here. Nine of Cups, right? That's where you're going. Trust, believe, have faith. And even when you get to the Nine of Cups, you know, there's stuff. There's always stuff, but there's still their Nine of Cups is there, all right? So there's something really good coming in for you. So just kind of hold on, all right? Spirit, last message, please. I love cards. There's something that brings me so much joy in card reading. The synchronicities, the way the messages, I don't know, okay? The waterfall at the bottom. Inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right? Inner power. I'm gonna bring that because that's gonna be your ending. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot you. All right, and then I'm gonna end your reading out. So again, stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Okay, so Spirit wants to remind you right now, you are in stagnant waters. Okay, there is that what you're being guided to. The shift and the change that's coming in that you may be resisting, that may be uncomfortable, is why this is happening. It's a call for a shift. It's a call for a change. Let it rain. Allowing what it is, inevitably, just trust. The rainbows are here. The clouds are clearing. The calm waters are coming. The chaos is moving away from you. Even though it's all here, it's clearing your solar plexus, right? That confidence that you're needing to move forward, to get past self-sabotaging, to get past what is holding you back. You, right? There's an evolution, there's a growth that's happening within you right now. So all of these things are clearing out for you. And look at the rainbows, they're still here. They're happening. The rainbows are within you. Atlantis, keep the big vision. Stay in alignment as you grow. Don't lose faith, right? Trust in your vision, in your wish that it is coming. That change is going to happen. The waterfall again. Inner power. Remember your unbridled confidence, claiming your place. This is where you're going. This is why you're going here, right? This is why all of these things are happening to you, for you, is to shift you, is to move you from being stuck, is to move you from a lack, is to move you from where you're at in your life, because it ain't working anymore. If you're here and you're listening, there's something in your life that just isn't working. How you're doing things, how you're living, how you're moving. It's not working. It's not bringing you fulfillment. It's not bringing you happiness. So allowing what it is, inevitably, just trust. Because Spirit's got your back. Keep your vision. You're in alignment. You are growing. You are evolving. You're not going to see things. It's going to happen. And then the king tide. Plenty. Prosperity, receiving the fullness of life, right? Look at that. The kingdom, the tiger is like the tiger energy. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on it, but it looks. Anyway, the king died. Okay. There's prosperity coming, receiving the fullness of life, right? Again, there's something that's happening for you. There's something that's happening to you to happen for you. And you don't see it, but you will see it. Just remember to have gratitude. Try to have gratitude even through this process, through your hardships, because what is coming, remind yourself like, okay, thank you for the struggle and obstacle, because I know what is coming. Or thank you for removing me from this situation. Thank you for removing this job, whatever it is, because I know what you have for me is something so much greater. You know, that could be hard. But you know, you could think that. All right, you guys. Affirmation in your reading, and we are done with Spirit's fault. I guess I was going to come home, have my cheesecake, but I kept hearing it over and over again, so there was a reason for it. So I hope that whoever this finds, whoever this is for, that has brought you some peace, some solace, some hope, some confirmation that things are going to turn, the wheel is going to turn in your favor, that it's time for your relief. All right. So we have... oh gosh, I love it. I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. I awaken the limitless love within me. I am abundant. I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Please do. I release fear of the unknown. And I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Pick your affirmation. I am the limitless love within me. I am abundant. Or I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with the energy and the enthusiasm. Spirit wants to remind you in this moment to just breathe. Inhale stardust and exhale magic. Okay? Not anything negative, but inhale stardust and exhale the magic. All right? Because you, my friend, are magical. And remember that the sun is here and is coming. Rise to the occasion. You will rise out of the ashes like the phoenix you are. All right? So that is all I have for you. Wherever you are, trust the process and trust the journey. And I hope to see you next time. Bye now.